Hey lovelies, so welcome back to Reviews and Recaps. Today we're going to be talking about this girl's trip. We are going to talk about how entitled Tisha and Kimmy are. We're also going to talk about Miss Nell because I don't know what she was on. And we're also going to talk about Dr. Shenita. Dr. Shenita did not come to play. She was out here reading Tisha for filth, and I was absolutely here for it. So we're going to break it down and talk about it. But in the meantime, if you're new to this channel, I reality TV commentary, reviews and recaps, just as my name suggests. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post. And everyone, please like, share, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. The algorithm is not been playing with your girl, so you guys, let's help beat that algorithm by liking and leaving a comment in the comment section below. Now let's get into today's video. Can we take a moment to talk about how beautiful the location was? It was so stunning. The view was amazing. I actually love how Mel chose the rooms. Like, she went in there, she checked, she thought about it, and she chose the rooms. Now, fast forward to the fact that some people were not pleased with their rooms, and the audacity for Tisha and Kimmy to not be happy is actually shocking to me. So you could tell that initially Tisha and Kimmy were excited about the trip, but as soon as they saw their rooms, they were not feeling it at all. So the ladies felt that the space they were given was extremely small and it had to be between 3 people. They did not like the space, and I'm sure part of it is because they saw the other rooms and how nice they were, and they're thinking like, yo, you guys are giving us the worst room, and then everyone else has like nice rooms, which I get. I completely get that. But I think it's a level of entitlement for you to expect to be in the best room, especially when you do not treat this woman like she's your friend. If it was something where you kiki with her, you call her, you check in, even by your own admission, in particular Tisha, this season, you admit that you have not necessarily been doing your part to move forward in your relationship. And we can see that you still haven't taken your words, because in confessionals, you're constantly coming for this woman. So the audacity for you to be upset about the room that you were given is ludicrous to me. Besides, if you don't like a room, then go out there and rent a different room. Get yourself a nice apartment or whatever and stay there instead if you're not comfortable with the space in which you were given. Like, let's be clear, there were only a number of rooms with a certain number of people. Of course, some people are going to have to share. So if you're saying, like Tisha, for instance, you're bringing a +1, then it makes sense for you, your +1, and Kimmy, who you already know, to be in the same room. Like, I don't really see anything wrong with that. You may not like the room, and I'm pernickety about like rooms and comfortability, so I understand. But I am not the one paying for it, so I cannot be acting entitled, especially if I do not have the best relationship with this person. Let's not forget that Tisha is bringing Mel's enemy, Mel's up. Why are you bringing destiny and you expect that you're going to get a good room? That is absolutely wild to me. And it's very interesting that she said she feels like Mel chose the room based on how she feels about every single person. Can you blame her? Even if that's how she picked the room, can you blame her? How have you treated her in the last couple of years? You haven't treated her well, so you can't expect preferential, amazing treatment. That's not gonna happen. What goes around comes around. And in any event, right, think about it, that space, I know Tisha claims that Mel knew that Destiny was coming and that's why she gave her that room. I don't actually believe that that's what happened. If you guys notice, first of all, the text messages, you did not see a screenshot where it shows whether it was delivered or not. And I'm just like, why screenshot the message but not show us whether it was delivered or not? That is weird to me. And I'm just like, was that because it wasn't delivered? and you guys decided to crop it like that intentionally just to prove a point. I wish Mel would bring out that red phone and show us the receipt, whether or not she received it or when she saw it. Because at the same time, when was it sent? Was it sent on the day of the trip when she has already traveled, or was it sent at a later point? I feel like all of that is like things that we need to know about. You can't just screenshot something and not give us context. I sent it and this at this time, blah, blah, blah. And at least if you're going to screenshot, show us whether it was delivered or not. Because I've had people screenshot message and say, oh, they sent this to me. And then I'm like, okay, let me see. Like, was it delivered? Was it, did any error messages come up? Like the way it was screenshots, it's hard for you to be able to see that. So I want to see it. And also, just because you send me something doesn't mean I'm going to see it. Like, do you know how many people send me stuff and then I don't realize, or people are like, oh, they called me and I didn't see it? Like, it happens. If you're busy, you're not going to get every single message as and when someone expects you to get it. You're going to get it when you get to your phone. So people need to miss me with that nonsense. Now let's talk about Nell. I feel like Nell was on something. She was really upset at Melody. The thing is, the room that was chosen for her was nice. She had an issue that her name wasn't there, like a name tag wasn't on it. And I'm like, I understand because everyone else has it. But she's explained that there was some mistake. They weren't able to get it done. It's human error. Things happen. I'm so sorry. Apologies. These things happen. It's not a direct dig at you. If that was the case, she's not going to come to you to try and like be like, I'm sorry. When you have issues, you call me. I listen. I pick up. Why would I do something like that to you? And I just think Nell has a lack of being able to give proportionality to things. Like, it is not that serious. There is no reason for you to be that upset about a name tag that could be replaced and gotten to you in a couple of days. Give her a couple of days. She can get you that name tag. She could get you a nicer name tag. Like, why are you so upset about that? I understand feeling like, okay, she didn't really think about me, but she said, give your friend the benefit of the doubt. Your friend has tried to make sure she chose a nice room for you compared to the other people that didn't even get a nice room. What is your issue? And I also feel like Nell was wrong for coming to insert herself in the whole Kimmy and Tisha situation outside. One thing I noticed is Kimmy was really upset. And I'm just like, why was Kimmy that upset about the room, one? And also, Kimmy literally stepped in Nell's face. I'm like, okay, Kimmy, you clearly have some issue with Nell before, because there's no reason for you to step in her face like that. That's taking things too far. I do also love how Melody pulled Nell to the side later on and checked her respectfully, because she was doing too much. There was no need for that. I also, like, I was watching it somewhere and I read some comments where people were saying about how Nell was like gulping the drink earlier, so maybe that's what it was. I don't know. All I know is she was doing entirely too much, and there was no reason for all of that. That being said, this is the most dramatic girls trip I've seen in a while. It was like messy, left, right, center. It's like when you think like you're settling in, you just see some madness. Now let's talk about Dr. Shenita and her checking Tisha. The truth is, I feel like I want to talk about it in a separate video because there was a lot that happened. But the gist is Dr. Shenita does not play, and I love that energy. And I love how she was giving Tisha like the business. So we're going to talk about it in the next video. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Don't forget to like, share, hit that subscribe button, and tap that bell button right next to it so you know every single time that I post. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.